And so they like, oh, what's up, what's up, what's up, Mariah, what's up, Natalie, what's up, Simone, and we like, hey. So they like, oh, what's up, like, what's up? Look, I'm so embarrassed, I'm fucking up the story. It's so embarrassing. Yes, I have Grayson right here because he won't stop crying. Welcome back to my channel, and if you guys didn't know by the title, it is Friday, but it's on a different day. Friday is going to be whatever day of the week I can get a story time up for y'all, because I haven't been doing really well in that department. I think the last story time I posted was like a month ago, but it's a lot going on, so I can only post when I can. So Friday is going to be any day of the week I can record and post a video for you guys, but it's still Friday with Grayson included. So on my last Friday, you guys know I did the Teami blends giveaway, so I do have a winner for that, and she's also going to be my writer of the week. So okay, so the winner of that giveaway was black.queen_151 Instagram. Her picture is right here, so she is going to be our writer of the week, and she's also, like I said, the winner of the giveaway.
All I know, I wanna ride her. All I know, I wanna ride her. You know that you need a rider. You know that you need a rider. You might really wanna try me, babe. All I know, I wanna ride her. All I know, I wanna ride her. You know that you need a rider. All I know, I wanna ride her. All I know, I wanna ride her. You know that you need a rider. You know that you need a rider. You might really wanna try me, babe. All I know, I wanna.
Okay, so that was our writer of the week, and like I said, I will be shipping out your Teami blend skinny tea this weekend. If you guys don't know what Teami is, it's basically a tea company and tumbler company who specializes in detox teas and weight loss teas and energy teas, and all their teas are super bomb. If you guys want, I do have a code. It's Riyah 15. I believe it'll be right here in the description box down below if you want to get some Teami tea and a tumbler, because their tumblers are lit. Yeah, if you guys want to purchase from them, you can get 15% off using my code. But let's go ahead and get into the story time. Alright, so I was initially supposed to tell this story time like 2 weeks ago, and I think I actually sat down to film it, but I just didn't get a chance to film it. I think my makeup and everything was done. Like, I actually sat down to film it, and the reason I wanted to tell this story time was because my sister reminded me of the story, because I be forgetting sometimes I tell my sister certain things, and it's like one of the most embarrassing times. You know, like you have like embarrassing times that you don't want to tell nobody, like you're trying to take those secrets to your grave. This is one I thought I should have, so nobody would know that I got okay, nobody would know that I got shut down like this, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright, so if you guys didn't know, I was a little chunky back in the day, especially like my freshman year in high school. Like, I feel like I was like so big. And if you guys know from my other story times, I told y'all I went to a private school in my freshman year of high school because my father forced me to go to the private school. It was called the Child Science Academy, and it was on South 6th Street in North. I think it was South 6th Street. I can't really remember because it's no longer there. Like, it shut down the year that I went there. Thank God, because that school was annoying. But I went to that private school, and I was fat as hell. I was fat. I didn't realize it, but like I was like super overweight, and I was only 14, which I shouldn't have been that big anyway. I'm gonna do a reacting to old photos probably next weekend if you guys want to see that. But I had this group of friends, and let's call one of them Natalie and one of them Simone, and we always hung out together. Now, if you went to the Child Science Academy on South 6th Street, you know that during the morning, we all had to be there at a certain time, because we all had to do the morning song together, the morning pledge together, and then we had to have our dean talk to us, like give us like, she gave us like pep talks every single day before school started, like every single day before we went to class. So everybody has to be present at these morning meetings, like the entire school and staff like had to be present at these morning meetings. But like I said, if you went to Chad, you know that people used to skip the morning meeting and go into the basement and like chill out. So I was a freshman, so clearly I didn't make this up. People were just like doing it. So somebody put me and Natalie and Simone on, so we used to go down there. And then so of course it was boys and girls down there. So we used to always see like these two boys together. We gonna call him Tyrone, the one that I like, and we gonna call the one that Simone liked, we gonna call him Tyree. So Tyrone and Tyree. We gonna call them Tyrone and Tyree. So we used to see Tyrone and Tyree every single morning, because literally I think I went to morning announcements like once, maybe twice, 3 times. I'm just gonna give myself 3 times. I went to morning announcements 3 times. But like out of the entire first half of the school year, I went like 3 times. So all them other times I was in the basement chilling with everybody else, and nobody, like security and stuff, didn't used to be down there because they used to have to be upstairs checking everybody through the metal detectors before we went into the CATH gym auditorium. It was everything in once. They used to all be up there, so like all the security was up there, even the nurses and everything used to have to be up there. We used to be down in the basement where the nurses were, so nobody was down there. It was just like a bunch of kids, which is irresponsible on the Chad Science Academy's part. So we used to see Tyree and Tyrone down there every single day. So I used to be like, oh my god, like Simone, like how do I tell him that I like him? Like, because I think I was dating somebody at the time, but I was going to this new school and I wasn't really seeing him. So I was like I like Tyrone. So I'm like, oh my god, how do I tell him that I like him? So Simone ugly ass gonna come up with this whole plan like, oh, let's do like let's leave him clues, because me and Tyrone had like a few classes together, but me and Simone and Natalie had every single class together. So they're like, we can leave him clues like in his locker and on his desk, like we just gotta make sure we be in class before him. And dumb on me, I'm like, okay, like that's not like a good idea, like, but her suggestion was like, in these clues, don't tell him your name, just like tell him little things about you and how much you like him and what you like about him, like all this little grown shit that I probably shouldn't have been doing. If my father found out, I probably got slapped or something. But that was her bright idea, so we went along with it. So like over the next couple of weeks, like not only was he seeing him in the basement, but like I'm leaving notes like on his desk and all this. Oh my god, it was like out of a fucking TV show. Like he would get the note and he'd open it up, like, but he wasn't like say, oh look who left me a note, look who left me a note. It was just like smiling, looking around, trying to figure out who it was. Now we used to talk to Tyree and Tyrone, so like it wasn't like he didn't know me, like he knew us. We was all 9th graders, like we all hung out together at lunch and all that other stuff, so it wasn't like he didn't know me. So he would mention it, like he ended up mentioning it after I left him like 4 notes. Like I was on some stalker shit, like I don't know, I left like 10 notes like every day. I left like 1 note a day for like 2 weeks. It's like 10 notes. So in the middle of that, he was like, he had let us know, he was like, oh yeah, somebody keep leaving me these notes, like I wonder who it is, like I've been meaning to get me a little shorty. So this whole time I'm like gassed, like oh my god, like when he find out it's me, that's gonna be my little boo. So I'm excited, like yeah, that's about to be my little boo or whatever like that. He talking about he want a shorty, all this. So Simone and Natalie, like they clearly know it's me or whatever like that. So like they gas into like, oh yeah, he about, like y'all really about to be the couple of the school for the 9th graders. Y'all really about to be the couple of the school for the 9th graders. Like I really thought I was hot shit, but honestly, like I was just hella chunky in my kilt skirt. Like I hated them fucking uniforms. Like my mother used to make me wear the fucking socks all the way up to my knees every time I wore a skirt. She ain't used to let me hang shit up like the other girls. Like it used to have to be down to my fucking knees, and sometimes I used to pull it up. My father used to follow me to school, if y'all don't know that. I have to start talking about that. He used to follow me to school, so I used to couldn't hang up my skirt or whatever. But like I used to look, oh my god, I wish I had a picture of me at the Chad Science Academy. Like but I thought I was hot shit, but I wasn't. So the bitch Natalie, let me tell y'all, it's always a covert bitch in your crew. Like it's always gonna be a girl in your crew that like the same guy that you like, and she trying to sabotage you. So Natalie, bitch ass, she one day goes and tell him like, oh, I know who it is sending you the notes. So, okay, I think I got too far ahead of myself. Okay, so on the second week of me leaving him the notes, I wrote in a note on Friday that I'll tell you who I am on Monday. So I skipped the part. I'm like, I wrote in a note on Friday that I'm gonna tell you who I am on Friday in the basement. So I'm gassed, Simone gassed, Natalie clearly not too gassed, because this is when she goes and tells him she know who's sending him the notes. We had our math class together, me, Natalie, Simone, Tyree, and Tyrone. We had math class together, and it was like second period, so I left him the note then. I catch the bitch telling him this at lunchtime. Like, she wasn't even sneaky enough to fucking do it behind our back. Like, she was telling him, you know how somebody having a conversation about you, or the conversation about something they ain't supposed to be talking about, when you walk up during the midst of the conversation, that's exactly what happened. And so Tyrone was like, oh, word, you know, or whatever like that. She was like, like her face was looking like, yeah, I know, but yeah, I just got fucking busted. But we played it cool. So after school, me and, damn, I'm mixing up the bitch's name. Me and Simone or not, whoever. Me and the one who didn't tell was like, why would you do that? Like, we made like a big fucking deal about it, whatever like that. And she was like, well, he gonna like you anyway. Like, I was just trying to help him out because he keep asking, do I know? And he keep asking people, do they know? I'm like, bitch, that was too much. So we let it slide or whatever. So like, fast forward to Monday, I had so many different types of butterflies in my stomach. Like, I was so like gassed to go to school on Monday, and we had these days in our school where you could dress down, and it wasn't like on Fridays, it was particular days out the month that you could dress down, and it's whenever the dean wanted us to dress down, like whenever we earned to dress down, and we had earned to dress down that Monday. So what was popping back then? Was Imichi popping back then? No, that was in like 7th and 8th grade. I can't remember. I know I was trying to look fly as hell. I know I was trying to look fly as hell. So like, I just threw on my little best to go to school. So we go to school, y'all. I'm even dreading even telling y'all this part, because this is like one of the most embarrassing things that like ever happened to me in my life. So embarrassing, so mean, and people need to stop being bullies. So embarrassing. I go to school on Monday, I'm so gassed up. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm about to tell him it's me, da da da. So we all go into the basement, like we all meet up down there. So they in their corner, it's another group of people like over here, we over here, and we just looking at them. So we walk over there towards them. This is so embarrassing. We walk over there towards them, and so they like, oh, what's up, Mariah, what's up, Natalie, what's up, Simone, and we like, hey. So they like, oh, what's up, like, what's up? Look, I'm so embarrassed, I'm fucking up the story. It's so embarrassing. So I pull Tyrone to the side, and I'm like, oh yeah, Tyrone, yeah, come here real quick, let me talk to you. I'm like, it was me sending you the notes, like, I like you. So he looked at me. He looked at me and he like, oh no, I don't want you to be my girlfriend. You're too fat. Do y'all understand like how many pieces my heart broke into? That was the most meanest thing somebody ever did to me. Like, that was one of the most embarrassing times I ever had in my fucking life, because not only did he not say it low, but he said it loud. Like, the group over there and our friends heard him, so it was like so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing, y'all. It was so embarrassing that I did not go to any of my classes for the rest of the day. I went to the nurse. I told her I was having cramps. I was laying down in the nurse all day. Like, I was so sad. I went home to my mother, girl. I was pretending to be sick for the rest of the week. I did not go to school for the rest of the week. And that's how embarrassing it was. And every time you don't go to school, because the Chad Science Academy was like tuition based, so when you would miss a certain amount of school, they would let your parents know, so because they paying for it regardless. So they ended up calling my father and letting him know that I hadn't been in school because my mother didn't tell him. So he calls, he like, why Mariah ain't in school? Why Mariah ain't in school? This was the second day I was out. And my mother was like, oh, she's sick or whatever like that. And he was like, all right, well, she better be in school tomorrow. But I ended up not going for the rest of the week. And they called him again. Like, he was like, you can't be that sick. Your ass going on Monday. I'm taking you to school on Monday. So like, I was out the whole week because I was so fucking embarrassed. Like, and then I have to go to school on Monday. So I'm just like, oh my God, like I don't even want to be here. That's probably half the reason why I made myself flunk out of Chad. Like, it was so embarrassing, y'all. I only had like one other time I was this embarrassed, and it had to do with a boy that I like. Like, boys be trying to fucking crush your shit. Like, he could have been like, oh no, we was friends. He could have been like, oh nah, I'm right, I don't look at you like that. Like, you won't tell me you don't like me because I could be your girlfriend because I'm too fat. Like, that is so fucking mean. Like, I'm laughing about it now because it's still embarrassing. Like, yo, boys are just dirty and ugly and mean. And, yo, let me tell you about this nigga. He want a pill head anyway now, so I'm happy that was my boyfriend. But like, he ain't had to shut me down like that. Like, he is straight pill head, like pop pills on Passion pills. But that was really embarrassing. So that was one of the most embarrassing times of my life, and I can't believe I just told y'all that story. I never told anybody but my sister this story, and she reminded me, and I'm like, let me just tell it, because maybe it can help somebody. Girl, if you fat, skinny, tall, short, yellow teeth, I don't care. You like somebody, go for it. They might crush your shit, but it'll make you a better person. Oh, he crushed my shit for real. Alright, I'm done living in my past, okay? That was my story time for this Friday. Please don't be trying to fucking laugh at me in the comments, because I'm gonna fucking air your ass out. Don't come for me. Like, I was a little thick one back in the day. But honestly, like, I think I was my biggest like 3.5 years ago. Like, I wasn't even that fat. Like, I just was like fatter than the rest of the girls. Like, I wasn't even that fat. Like not like real fat, but like, he was extra. His ugly ass fucking motherfucker. Anyway, make sure you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up for me. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you want more story times, mama videos, hair videos, makeup videos, whatever kind of videos I want to put out. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and become a writer today, just like the banner on my channel says. Become a writer today. Hit the subscribe button. And like I said, if you guys want to do that, get some Teami blends tea. Use my code Riyah15 to get 15% off. And I love you guys much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.